Hello fellow academics and welcome back to Willowmere as the new day dawns and our beavers should be running out of their houses. Here we go. The horde of beavers just running around doing their thing. Cool. We've done some significant work last time, and again, I know I'm saying this all the time. Now, with all the explosions, I hope our beavers, the ones that were kind of like recovering in this area, are not too upset. But we have now expanded this area and we currently have 15 injured beavers, which means we need to expand our medical bay area situation over here a bit more. And I also want at the same time decorate that area, make it a little bit nicer for those beavers by just putting a bunch of shrubs around there. As, in my opinion, it should help them recover at least a little bit. Alright, so all of that is set up. High prioritize everything, because that's how we roll at the moment. And then most importantly, well-being, medical bed, one here, 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 and here. And I am going to pause this one. So we can wrap up all the decorations around there. Actually, they will be able to get in there through the back. So don't need to do that. Highest priority over here as well. And this way our medical center is coming along very nicely. I do feel like this part here should also be all with shrubs, so let's do it. I prioritize that as well, chop it down. And then we're going to add the decorations. Well, one for now. Alright. Beavers are again happier than ever. We all like to see that. What else do we need to do? Look at our little amusement area. So this seems to be going very well. Should actually just continue this for now. Makes me also see that if we want to place another one of these, we need to explode some of that part, some of that thing in the back away. Alright. Anyways, off on top, here we go. So now this is done. So putting in more of the trees. Still need to put in all the beds. I have one more injured beaver. It must be that because they're building this back here, no? I don't quite know why else they would be injured. Because everywhere else they go, they're basically just ziplining. Alright, medical beds are in. Some of them at least. They have also put in, or taken out these parts right here, which means we can put in the shrubs. Set this to the highest priority. The shower is in as well, and beavers are actually using it. I'm surprised. I did not expect that. Makes me think maybe we should also expand our bathing area. That could be nice. Maybe we should place them up here. Yeah. I think technically, let's actually have a quick look at the well-being of our beavers. Injuries bad. Wet fur is actually not good. So that tells me, yes, we should expand our swimming facilities. And I think we are just gonna place them over here. So let's go in here, double dynamite. I guess we don't need that area for anything else, so let's fill it all the way up. We're also going to destroy one of these. Put in a double dynamite there as well. First, we're going to recover. We don't need to recover the logs. Look at this. We went from almost none to 540. I don't know why this, like a weird kind of up and down in terms of volume. But, you know, I guess it kind of works. Right, 18 injured beavers. Once they are cured, we're finally back into a good number of workers. I see. Our haul post is definitely suffering right now. And probably our builder stuff as well. Some of it at least. Yeah. So, yeah, once this is in, once they have recovered, we should be in a much better situation. All right. They're ziplining over here and then putting in the dynamite down here. Still very cool. I like the ziplining stuff. It definitely speeds things up, which, you know, it's always good. So it'll still take a little while until they are done with this. But, you know, things are coming along. They're also building that part over here right now. And I keep high prioritizing everything. I do like this medical area that has come together over here. It looks very nice. I think they will enjoy that too. Somewhat. Would be cool if they had a mechan or system in there that kind of like a aesthetic sense. You know how in going medieval, like rooms get an aesthetic value, like almost like a heat map. So this would be like super high aesthetic, and then beavers would be happier, and then even recovery would go faster. I'd love to see that, but you know, I kind of understand that that's pretty tricky to do or to implement. Right, let's actually have a quick look at our bad water. It seems to be flowing in right now. This has gotten pretty low though on this side. But I think overall it has helped us keep producing bad water and not completely run out of explosives during the drought. So, and they're still building all of this. So, nice. I think that's to our benefit. Water has almost not gone down over here. Crazy. But, you know, fair. Right, here we go. All of this is ready. So we're going to explode them. Have our sluice in here. Put that on highest priority. Should the sluice be down there, actually? I don't think so. Yeah. And there I messed up. So what we kind of want to do instead is place one here. Put the sluice on top of there. Make sure this is filled. Almost all the way to the top. And then we're going to place a levee on top of there. There we go. Highest priority for all of these so we can wrap these up. And then we're going back into well-being. Lido. There we go. 1, 2. And let's have a quick look at our happiness. Maple pastry still short. Contemplation spots are still short. Scarecrow and lanterns. So what we're going to do is put a lantern in between here. And actually the scarecrow just over there. And you know what? I'm gonna place one just across. Because I think this will ultimately help keep our beavers happier, as this will overlap. And then technically I think they get the benefit of it while they chill out in these zones. All right, so all of this back here is in as well. Kind of need to destroy the wooden staircase. Oh, you know what? You know, I want to try. Let's see. We have a reason to use our tunnel. What if we put the tunnel here? Explode this. Do another 2 of those. And I don't know if they will be able to get to a tunnel if I place it on this piece. Because technically, they can sort of reach it from above, but not quite. Let's see. It's worth an experiment. But then we have like an underground entry area over here. Ah, that would be cool. That will be cool if it works. Right. Another Lido is in. Lido? Yeah, probably Lido. Anyways. Which means this scarecrows are in now as well. They can utilize the Lidos now, or Lidos. Let's just keep calling them Lidos. Overall, I think we'll benefit from it. We're going a little bit low in terms of explosives. They're putting a ton of them in here, though. So I guess overall kind of works. Have they? Oh, we've already exploded that one, I guess. Oh no, it auto explodes. I forgot. Alright, so put in the next one. Highest priority. They can still reach that, and that I expected. Let's see if they can reach the one after that. I really hope I don't need to put like a mechanism through there, like down there. Okay, now that is exploded. Oh, they can reach it. They can reach it. And then we should have a pathway through here that allows the water to be pumped up here once the water level on the inside rises again. Yes, it worked. Oh my goodness. I love that. Which means, I wonder if you can you actually place them in the middle of something like this? That would be, it would solve so many problems. Where is it? Landscaping. Tunnel. You can. Ah, this will change the way I do things quite a bit. And I'm looking forward to properly using that in the next season. I don't think we have a lot of reasons to utilize that right now, but definitely in the next season. All right. Water is flowing in here again, right? Yeah, slowly but steady. Close above, downstream depth. No, let's go all the way, mate. Maybe 2.9. Don't need to hold back. Good, good. So this is now properly filling up. Ooh. Flooding a little bit. I guess it will... Yeah, it has already like mellowed out. Alright. So. Now they are still putting stuff down there. I don't want to wait, to be honest. So let's go ahead and high prioritize all of these. And then we're going to also, I think we're actually placing a few more explosives up there. Kind of square it out. Kind of want to go one further back. Yeah, we'll see. All right, all right. Look, the water is coming through. How beautiful is that? Ah, makes life so much easier. Let's see. But actually already, when it's nighttime, kind of explode all of this away. No real rush. Alright, so this should still be filling up. Don't quite know how much that water is in there, but they are pumping, they're filling this up again. We're still getting a good amount of dynamites. Still have 18 open or vacancies, 14 injured beavers still. I wish there was a way of speeding this up. I mean, why do I have an herbalist? Shouldn't he be able to do something to help them? Anyways. Oh, look. Chilling in the water. You should have taken your hat off, man. Alright. Now this has already all gone in. Awesome, awesome. Super high prioritize all of these. And once they are in, we can explode them and start thinking about putting our last monument, well, not the last, the second to last monument in. Means also we should look at, we do have 2,600 gear, so that's good. We need 2,000 treated planks and 1,500 metal blocks. We only have 1,000 metal blocks. And I think this is full now. Yep, it is. Which means we need to place another storage facility with metal blocks in here. And we need another storage facility for our treated planks. So let's put that in right now as well. Highest priority of this as well. Not that we're currently producing enough. We only have one of these. But we do have a ton of planks, right? 2,000 planks, so all of this is full. Which means I am actually going to destroy this and put in another treated plank construction building. Let's quickly try to get these parts out. Also should probably try to figure out how to produce more books. Where we could place them. So this is only 3 wide, right? That's, yeah, 3. No storage for the gears. You know what? Gone. I have already put in all of the rest. We're already filling the top one with metal blocks. Awesome. Now we really just need to get this back in. And we do need to think of where to place another one of our bookstores. Not bookstores, but book manufacturers. And I think what we're going to do, I'm going to place it right there. So first of all, we need to make that connection. There we go. And this technically just needs a corner piece, right? I think so. Alright, highest priority for all of these. And then we should be able to place our next book one just through here. What are you keeping? Why are you accepting punch cards? We're not producing punch cards. Go ahead and store books, mate. Drought approaching. That's alright. We have a surplus of maple syrup, which is awesome. What's our maple pastries looking like? 12. Not a lot. Same with our grilled chestnuts, but overall I think doing okay. And they're doing a pretty good job at filling all of this up. Oh, they've also finished all of that already. Ah, shoot. Should have waited before exploding that back part, because I might need that corner. Monuments. I think this will actually work here. Once the top over here is gone. Wait, what's happening? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no! I thought they were waterproof. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Come on, quick guys. Everyone to work. I prioritize. You guys need to finish that. The drought is incoming and I'm flooding everything. Alright, learn something. Houses, not waterproof. I guess it makes sense. They have windows on the back. Oh my goodness. Silly me. Alright. Now I prioritize this, because we need another level here in the bags. Overflowing, but that should stabilize very quickly. Yep. And it did. Alright. Put in the dynamite right there. And I think for our final monument, maybe we'll place it up here. I could see that being quite nice. And then maybe put another station right next to it, instead of this one up here. Oh, look at that! Our metalworker thing is in. There's 10 of them in there. I think 5 is plenty. Treated plank part is in as well. We're still a bit short on that. Keep in mind we need 2,000 of them. Our metal blocks is going up, so that is at least good. And overall, I think we're doing okay again. They have also put in the dynamite over there. I wonder if this is now enough space to place that monument. Because it is a little bit, it is enough space. And I kind of want to move it one over to be centered with this path, which means more explosives. And then I just remove this. I don't think we need to get across here afterwards. No space. Cool. Planks destroyed. Alright, alright. Still happily placing all the dynamite over there. Huh, he walked over this way. Kinda cool. Alright, detonate, detonate. Destroy. Planks, we don't need planks. And I'll put in this monument. You know what? It's not working because of the zip line. Oh my. But I also noticed it's not symmetric, so let's fix that as well. This adds a little bit more water storage back there, so that's fine. And maybe we should actually put a dam piece in here, so the water doesn't... would actually be okay. Both of these are too far. Easy solution. Here we go. And we are in a drought. Not a problem. have a ton of water stored. We have a ton of bad water stored too. And this now should be clean bad water. Nice, because, well, not clean, because it overflows a little bit. Makes me think I should probably do something over this direction. But then I would also need to double half out of this, the flow out of this area. We'll see, we'll see. Still 15 beavers injured. Crazy amount of beavers that are injured. What does actually our power situation look like? Plenty of supply, even with just the wood. So that is great. And they've now put in these. Looking forward to all of that being done. In all honesty, we don't need that. We don't need that extra storage. Should I just stop? You know what? I'm just gonna stop. Trying to not be too perfectionist. But we definitely have plenty of water storage back there. This bit of extra won't really help us. Here we go. I will let them finish the ones up here and these. But then I think this is alright. And then we can get rid of this station. Well, at least the connection. I think we'll leave that the station in. Again, just to keep sort of the history a little bit alive. Of our beavers. Or of our beaver colony. And then we can finally connect this up here again with that one, which also should increase overall the travel speed of everything. And hopefully, because they won't be in the back over here anymore. Okay, this is done. Very satisfying. There we go. These are done as well. All right. Definitely plenty of storage. If we need more in the long run, we can always revisit that part here. But honestly, I don't think we have to. All right. Meaning, this one will now go back to connect to this one. And we will leave the pylons in. Again, for prosperity, so everybody sees where we came from. Why does it work here, but not... Oh, you know what? It's this path. I bet you it's this path. So it might not have been the zip line. Yeah. There we go. Is it facing the right direction? It is not. Quick, pause. Imagine putting all of the work in and then it's facing in the wrong way. Alright, and we're also going to make that part up here again a little bit nicer. Put in a little bit of decoration. 2 lamps. 2 shrubs. Let's see if we can't fit in some scarecrows. No, technically on the sides. Yeah, I don't know if we should put them there. That feels a bit out of place. And I also now just want to get this done. So it's not as much of an eyesore anymore. Alright, they're happily putting stuff in here. And I think this will be the last thing that we're going to build this episode before we move on. Alright. Things are looking good. Also, this up here is in, which means we can put in another printing press. What does a printing press actually need? It needs paper. And I think we have a ton of paper. Oh wow, and they can even zipline from here to here, get to the paper, and zipline back. Don't know if that makes sense in terms of speed, but, you know, fair. Alright. I think overall, looking good. Looking good. Still have some dynamite back there that kind of needs to be put in. But I think it's looking nice. And like I said, the last monument, I think up here will be a good spot. Now, I think we're gonna fill this back part up. This time though, with platforms. Because, yeah, although we do have 2,000 logs. We do also have 2,000 planks, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Let's just fill it all up. And then, again, we're gonna connect from here up there and then through the pylon. Make a little direct connection part up there. You know what? Let's place it already. Let's see. This is where our beavers are. Yep, I think that is fine. Something more prominent would be kind of nice. We could also just place it here, to be honest. Because everything is already there. Okay. Change of heart. Trying to simplify things for myself. They're still building the monument over there, I think, which allows me to set all of this in motion already. Yeah, they are. Half the planks are in. Most of the metal blocks are in already. Kind of disappears a little bit, but look at the view from here. Or if you walk like through here, you see that. You hear the water as well. I think it's a cool place. Although I would love this to be more in the center. Maybe in one of the future episodes we're building a village center with this actually in the center, like keeping that in mind. I think that could be kind of nice. Alright, still missing 124 planks, 100 planks, a little few metal blocks. I should actually reduce the work hours again to 16. Don't want our beavers to all get injured again. We're now down to 10 injured beavers. Kind of means we need more beavers overall. Ooh. Maybe I should have put in the double... There's a double house, right? But it's a single level. Although there is a kind of space. But it's only for one, right? Yeah, inhabitants 1. So that's, yeah, not worth it, to be honest. Where else could we put in? A house. Let's see. If we were double platform over these. We could remove one weed down there. And then we can very easily fit another house back there. 2 weeds, actually. Which I think is worth it. Currently, we need the manpower. Alternatively, maybe we should think about bots. Although at this point, I don't quite know if it's worth it to go down the bot route. Because we're close to being done. Cattail, no, wheat. There we go. Oh, look at that. It is in. Beautiful. All the way on the back. A little bit of a relaxation area. Nice. Nice. And it spans a ton of the area. Alright, like I said, I am going to end the episode here. We are, like I said, getting close to being done with this season. Probably another 3 episodes or so. But until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. It helps out a ton. Until then, see you next time. Bye-bye.